going on, Ultimate Hoops Nation? It's Brandon Barkley here.
I'm Billy Hilliard.
We're here to discuss our power rankings for DAC and Plano for each position. So today we're going to start with point guards.
And don't get offended if you think you're a point guard. Some of your stats say shooting guard. So we're doing this strictly by true point guards.
Right. Or you know, some of your position points and stuff like that say center to me. Some of you guys. But all right, let's just jump into our list. For DAC at number 5, I got Capri Davis here. Serviceable point guard, kind of a veteran, kind of wily veteran. Runs his team well. You know, from what I've seen, they've actually won 2 in a row over there. A brand new team, 3-drink max, and he seems to really, have that team, rolling, and he controls the game. I got to admit, and even when Jared's shooting 30 shots a game, he reins them in and gets them under control. Who you got at number 5 over in Plano?
Very nice. So sneaking in at 5 in Plano, probably thinks he should be a little bit higher. For me, he barely made it into the point guard category just because he likes the three so much. But Paul Starr, and this was based solely off of the amount of assists that Paul's bringing in. 5 assists per game, especially with that team. That's a pretty good number. So Paul, you made it in. And let's see what number 4 is at DAC.
I gotta go with Justin Mosley, but I will get a disclaimer on this one. This guy is more of a Russell Westbrook type point guard, I would say. He's more of a scoring, slashing, and also, getting his teammates involved. But, he has the ball in his hands a lot for that downtown Hoopers team.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm gonna put him as a point guard, but definitely one of the more explosive scorers slash passers.
Okay, very cool. 4 on my list, probably a player that a lot of you guys haven't heard of before, but if you watch him play, you'd fall in love with the style of his game. Imtisal Aga for Torch. Imtisal, super quick, definitely someone who's looking to set up the offense first and score second, and unbelievable on the defensive side of the ball, averaging over 3 steals a game. And well up there in assists as well.
Super tough to score on. I mean, That dude, him and his brother, they locked down. I mean, I can't imagine trying to bring the ball full court against him.
Yeah, human torpedoes, man.
Yeah. Number 3, who I have at DAC, I got Zach Egbert, and man, this guy's tough. He's kind of underrated athletically, and he can shoot the 3. Great passer, great finisher too. I mean, he finishes around the basket amazing. I've never seen someone be able to do different types of reverse layups like him. I mean, he's just a tough guy to stop. And I think he runs that Dallas Dimes team well, and he gets, Azada in position to score and continue to be effective. So
he's definitely crafty in the paint.
Extremely. And he rebounds well too. I mean, just all around, just a good player.
Yeah, I like watching his game. 3 for me in Plano, probably another, you've probably heard of his older brother a little bit more than you have this guy, Antonio Blackman of What the Dunk. Antonio, he's played in Ultimate Hoops before, took quite a hiatus with college, came back and got on this team to really try to improve what they were going in with. And he's definitely done that super quick. I know my team played them last week, and he gave us fits, offensive and defensive side of the ball. So good job so far, Antonio.
Absolutely. Number 2, I got the loudmouth of the South. That's a good nickname. I think I'm gonna use that for him for now on. But Nick Scriven, I got him at number 2, and he's probably gonna yell at me for being number 2. But sorry, Nick. Number 1 is the guy that's amazing. So I gotta get you at number 2. But Nick, like you said, quad double. His last season, the guy. He gets his teammates incredibly involved. I think he started out this season with 9 assists their first game. And he just understands the pulse of that team, the true leader, true captain of that team. Probably the truest, sense of the word in the whole Dallas area. I mean, the guy really is the captain of that team. They look at him for leadership.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Nick. And you'd be surprised, he doesn't shoot that often, but he's a great shooter.
Yes, he is.
Nick's a great shooter, but that's not his mentality. It's getting everybody else involved. It's just sometimes, he probably would have double-digit assists if some guys can't knock down those shots from the outside.
So. You gotta hit him.
Gotta hit those outside shots. So for me, going in number 2, getting older, just got this point guard back this season. He makes a world of difference to them, Kenneth Cage. And probably the biggest point guard out here.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of height and just pure size. And when I say pass first, that's what this guy cares about. He knows his role. He knows he's here to set up the offense. Whether it's from the block, posting up, he can post up any point guard. Probably the toughest mismatch as far as point guard goes in maybe the country.
Yeah.
Legitimately, the guy is that big for a point guard, and just really opens up that offense and brings a different element to them.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be pushing like 6'3". I mean, the dude is huge, and I mean, it's imposing. I mean, he's playing against point guards that are like 5'10", 5'11". I mean, he can put in the post if he has to. He can score if he has to, but he doesn't want to. He understands his role. Get those shooters open. I mean,
yeah, and he could probably post up a lot of centers in the league, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, he's big and strong. You know, how you gonna stop it? And then number 1, no surprise for most of you probably, is Anson Bartlett. The guy is amazing. Great scorer, great ball handler, amazing passer, great rebounder. I mean, just he does everything, and he does it so smoothly without even breaking a sweat. You know, ties up that man bun and goes to work.
he does. Yeah, I've never seen someone with handles quite like Anson has, and you can just see it coming from a mile away. He gets in that paint, everybody crowds. He can score or he can kick it out, and those guys knock down shots. When you look at Staten, when you look at Jeremy Dennis, when you look at Ross, he gets all of those guys involved, and they definitely are looking up again this season.
Yeah. They just took some tough losses, but you know, Anson's playing at a high level.
Always.
Can't deny that.
Always. And number 1 for me in Plano, Jimmy Jones, really wasn't any question about it. The shooting ability, the defensive ability, the quickness, the vision on the court, the way he sees everything, and just it brings an added element. And I'm hoping we can get Jimmy to Vegas this year, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy, I think he has a talent that the world needs to see. His defense is unbelievable. I mean, it's rare you find a guy that excites you when you watch him play defense, because it's kind of boring for most people, but the guy can literally put his hands behind his back and still stay in front of anyone.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just watching him pickpocket people, they don't know it's coming, and he just reads people and knows their tendencies better than pretty much any point guard out here.
And somehow has mastered the Justin Dentman one-legged shot. So
yeah,
we'll definitely have to have him come on and teach us how to do that one day.
Yeah, the one-legged shot, pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Right.
Thanks, JD.
Well, thanks, guys. We'll be bringing you all the other positions for the Dallas area coming soon. Thank you for watching.